tonight, so we're in luck. There you go. By the way, we don't record power hours anymore because honestly, we're working, so it's kind of a boring video to watch. So I'm going to go ahead and mute everyone. Besides Samantha, unmute yourself. Oh, you're muted, babe.
Oh,
there we go.
I was saying we might have time at the end for a little Q&A, and if so, then you'll be able to unmute yourself and you can chat.
So write down any questions as we're going. Write down your questions. Or there's a group chat. A lot of you guys are on Zoom for the first time tonight. First, once again, congratulations for being on. But if you look at the bottom of your screen, there's a chat message thread, and you can pop in there, answer any questions, and throughout the training, me and Samantha will look at it and ask questions. And if you have something important that is to be answered, obviously, feel free to unmute yourself. I don't bite. Samantha does, so it's fine. Okay?
Okay. So, hello, everyone. I'm so excited how many faces there are. So I'm so happy that y'all got on. I know some of y'all are like brand new and some have been in for a little while and you're just wanting some tips, or some of you are just starting completely over, and all of that is amazing and we're so excited to have you. So,
I know I'm starting all over. It's a new year, so we have to all start over, right?
Right. It's fresh slate.
I'm starting over. I'm blessed with the team, but I'm starting over too. It's a new year, fresh start.
Yes. So one thing that we all have in common is that we have goals and we have a reason why we started this business. It might be different for all of us. Myself, I have 3 kiddos and I've been married for almost 11 years. Dana is single and she doesn't have any kiddos yet, but we still both have a reason why we joined this business. It might be different, and that is completely okay. But the thing is we all have that reason why. Whenever I started, my goal was $400 a month. That was it. I just wanted $400 a month so I could help make my car payment. Some people have a lot bigger goals. Like, it wasn't my goal to retire my husband. It wasn't my goal to be where I'm at. My goal was just to make a car payment, to help out with the bills. So if you're on here and you don't exactly know, do you have a question, Dana?
Well, I was going to say, how many of you guys just joined for a couple $100 a month? Raise your hand. If you're thinking $500 can make my car payments, I was an insurance agent prior, so I know insurance, so I'm like, sweet. If I make $500, that's my health insurance, life insurance, whatever. So how many of you guys joined just for an extra $500 a month? Raise your hand. Okay, go and go to the next screen through here. Okay, how many of you guys joined thinking, I'm ready to go all in, go to the top, I'm not stopping until I'm at $30,000 or more a month? Got Jacqueline, Brooke, Samantha, raise your hand. I'm in.
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, that's not why I joined, but I mean, like, I'm there now.
You're ready to go. So we all have different reasons. Some of us honestly joined for an extra couple $100. Some of them looked at the income chart and said, let's go, let's run, let's do this. Okay, so everyone has a different why.
Yes. So, sorry, I just like lost my train of thought. But yeah, like Dana was saying, and like I was saying, like, our goals might all be different, but the thing is you need to make sure that you have a goal, big or small, you need to have it. Right now, our business is going into like the biggest boom time. It always happens right at the beginning of the year. So whatever your goal is, I want you to take it and I want you to double it, because we're going to double it. And I know you newbies who are on, you are like, what? This lady is crazy. But it is so true, because so much can happen right now. It's after the holidays. Spring is getting close. Summer's getting closer, and people are ready to go. Are you muted?
Yes, I keep doing that. Who's excited for boom season? If you guys have been with us last year and experienced boom season, like, was that not just epic? I know it was for me. Like, hallelujah, baby. And this month conference, we just got off. I know we're going to go over that later, so we'll hold those details. But we talked to Mark today on a VIP Zoom for Triple Diamonds and above. You guys, this month, me and Samantha have been talking all day, and we're like, we don't even know what's coming. Like, this is going to be big. So now is your time to grasp onto that vision. So if you join to be a Ruby, $500 a month, like Samantha said, double that. Go diamond, $1,000 a month. If you join for double diamond, I don't remember the average of that. but double what you joined for. Okay, so everyone write that down. So write down the number you joined for and then double it right underneath it. They're all looking at me like, you're crazy, lady.
It's fine. It's fine.
Double.
So, do you have anything else to say about that? Okay. So, some things that I want to tell you guys to do. We cannot necessarily control how many people sign up on our team. I mean, we want people to sign and we want a certain amount of people, but we cannot control and we cannot make people sign up. Oh. I think somebody got unmuted. Okay, so as I was saying, we can't control how many people sign up, but what we can do is we can set small measurable goals for ourselves that we can control. We can control how many conversations we are having. We can't, oh, I don't know where my note just went. We can control how many times we are posting on Facebook, how many people we are messaging, how many phone calls we are doing, text, how many fits we are throwing. If you're brand new, you'll know that a fit is our new word for throwing a party. And so things like that, we can control those kinds of things. And so I want you to think of a number of how many people that you want to be contacting every day, how many people every week that you want to be contacting about the business, telling them that you're new to this business, telling them that you have a huge goal and ask for their help. You can control how many people you talk to, but you can't control how many sign. So if you have and set that big goal for yourself to talk to a lot of people, the more people will join your business.
And to go along with that, who just joined in the last 30 days? Anyone joined in the last 30 days? Amy? Okay, so everyone has joined longer than the last 30 days. Okay, so this means you guys are pros. You've been in the business for a while. So we're going to rock it out this training because you guys have been in for at least longer than 30 days. Okay?
So if you are still in your first 30 days, your goal is to get at least 4 loyal customers. So you need to have a goal to be talking to a lot of people every day so that you can get those 4 loyal customers. However, it is all of our goal every month to complete our steps to success, which is the next thing that we want to talk about is our steps to success. So you will want 4 loyal customers. So even when you're brand new, that is your goal in your first 30 days, but that is our goal too every single month. Our steps to success, there's a blank one in your e-suite every month and you can just print it out and fill it out. Dana, you're going to have to quit muting yourself.
I know, I should. And so you guys know, if you have not looked in your e-suite, we will go over that a little bit. But in your e-suite, up at the top, there's a tab that says Documents. That is where you will find out your find your steps to success paper. Okay, and you definitely want to print that off. So if you log into your e-suite, and we'll go over that in just a little bit for your e-suite, but that's where you find it on your e-suite. I personally, my ambassador gave us a challenge to print off at least 12 steps to success for the year. Okay, that means you will be filling it out at least once every single month. So if you guys are already printing them out, print out 12, print out 24, whatever it looks like, so you have them right there on hand and can be filling it out.
Sorry, I'm trying to log into my account so that I can show them stuff.
I want to be going over right now. So go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So she's logging in right now. How many of you guys have already printed off your steps to success for this month? Raise your hand. Bella has a party going on over here. The other girls are like, I have no idea what you're talking about. It's fine. So print off your steps to success. Everyone tonight, I challenge you guys, every single person, to watch what Samantha does, how she does it. Print off your steps to success. And I'm challenging you guys. Oh, I like challenges. Maybe we should give them a reward. I didn't talk to Samantha about this. So anyone who gets 4 loyal customers, today's Wednesday, right? Today, Wednesday? Thursday in Australia, but Wednesday here. Should we give them 1 week if you get, or should we go sooner than that?
No, I think a week's good.
1 week from today. So by next Wednesday, which is, what's the date of that? Wednesday the 17th. You guys get 4 loyal customers. You will also get an entry, obviously, in our Boom Challenge that we have going on right now. But you will also be entered into a fun other giveaway. So everyone who's on this Zoom tonight, take note of that. And I'm going to take screenshots so I know everyone who's on this Zoom will be in that reward. Okay? So if you didn't get on, then it's just your fault. So get 4 loyal customers. That means me, Samantha, Brooke's been in for a few years. We all have the same challenge to get 4 loyal customers by next Wednesday. Hey, who's in? Raise your hand if you're in. You guys, this is pushing me. I'm like, oh, I can do this. For 1 week, you guys. Bella, the rate she's going over there, she's going to have like the whole house filled up over here. Okay, so 4 loyal customers, and I took screenshots. So we are going to reach out to you guys and see who got their boom. So you can message, if you are on Samantha's team, say, hey, I got my 4, and let her know that you're, am I making this easy for you guys? So you simply just message her, I got my 4, and she'll write it down and put you into the drawing. Deal?
Yes.
Okay. So that's
Okay.
step 2 done of the steps to success. Step 1, I always say, is auto shipment.
Yes. You want to talk about that some?
Which way do we want to go? So step 1, you guys have all been in the business besides Amy for longer than 30 days, which means you guys need to be commission qualified. How that looks is there are 2 ways to be commission qualified. I know myself and Samantha, and Brooke, correct me if I'm wrong. Have you had your auto shipment on every single month since you started? Okay. So me, Brooke, and Samantha. Brooke, how long have you been in for? 7 years. So Samantha's been in 7 years. Brooke's been in 7 years. I've been in for 5 years. Every single month we have had our auto shipment turned on. Brooke has had ×2 and Samantha has had ×2. ×3. So what an auto shipment looks like is you get to choose a product. You get to choose products of your choice to become a product of the product. If you guys all know, try and word this the easiest way to make it less complicated. Each product has a point attached to it. Like our Confianza is $25. It is 25 BV, which is bonus volume. That's our point system, okay? Usually our supplements are dollar for dollar. Some things are a little bit different. Like our body wraps are $59, 54 points, okay? To be commission qualified, this is what I've done, this is what Brooke has done, this is what Samantha has done. We have ran an 80 BV auto shipment, so an 80 points every single month. That means no matter what your team does, no matter what your customers do, you get a paycheck. So would you guys rather rely on yourself or rely on your loyal customer? Samantha might return a product. I'm just going to rely on that and hope that she doesn't return a product for my triple diamond paycheck. Which way would you guys rather go? The choice is completely up to you. But for all, let's see, what did she say?
So international, their BV amounts might be a little bit different than us in the United States.
So they're a little bit different. But you guys, I much rather know, no matter what I do, I am in control of my paycheck. Because I definitely don't want to be working my booty off and then all of a sudden have Samantha, who's one of my loyal customers, decide, oh, I don't want the cleanse. I'm just going to return it. And then all of a sudden on the 15th, I don't have a paycheck. Right?
Yeah. So we run our business for roughly $100 a month.
Yeah.
Like you can potentially have a multi-million-dollar business in your hands for $100 a month. Like I know brick and mortar stores are thousands of dollars in rent a month.
I'm a spa owner, you guys, trust me, I spend a whole lot more money a month to run my spa than I do on my auto shipment for my business, which, mind you, if you buy products, you can turn around and retail them, sell them, make your money back, make double the money, and put money in your pocket.
Yeah. So this also goes into the next thing that I wanted to talk about is another reason why we think that the auto ship is so important is because you are getting products yourself. Like Dana said, you can resell those and get your money back, but we also feel like it's really important to be using the products yourself. If you're not able to talk about the products and tell your potential customers and distributors what products you love, they're not going to buy it from you, right? I mean, like, how many times do you buy something from somebody who has never used it? So that is another good thing and a good way to use your auto ship.
And I love that. And to go along with that, me and Samantha have both lost an average of 18 pounds since September. You guys, if I didn't have my products, trust me, I would not be a product of the products. And I posted it last night. I have over 65 comments on it. And I don't know how many likes I'm up to right now. But I have posted before and after photos all week long. And I've got some. But they saw me. They trust me. And they're like, oh, what is she doing? She's getting results. I know Dana. I can post 5 million pictures of Samantha. My friends don't know Samantha. But I can post one of me, and all of a sudden your likes go up, your comments go up, people are messaging, hey, what are you doing? Okay, so getting a before and after photo, no matter what the product is, some of you guys joined for the hair, skin, and nails. Start using it. Get your before and after photos so you can simply show people, hey, this is me. Here are my before and after photos. Look at my hair. It's this much longer. You guys can see I started hair, skin, and nails. That's my hair. It's really bad. Your auto shipment is a great way to think of that's how you make money in this business. And I'm a type of person, I would hate to see you guys posting, talking, throwing fits, doing whatever you can each month, and then not getting a paycheck for it. If you're someone like me or Samantha or Brooke or a lot of you guys on here, you guys know what your hour is worth. A lot of you guys even have day jobs. You know what your hour is worth, how much you used to be getting paid every single hour. Those of you guys not running an auto shipment or being commission qualified, honestly, you're not making money. And I don't want to say wasting time, but you are worth getting that paycheck. Even if it is $80, that is $80 more than you had last month. Okay? And I know Pam Souter, her first paycheck, which is the C&O of the company, her first paycheck was $25. $25. Mine was $28. I was like, woohoo. Like, that's a big deal. Hers was $25. Look at her now. 16 years later, I don't even have any idea what her paycheck is.
No.
Good, lots of money. But if she quit, if she looked at her paycheck and was like, oh, $25, I'm out, I'm gone, she missed out on the opportunity of being a millionaire or billionaire at this point. Who knows what it is. Same with Samantha. If you guys don't know this about Samantha, because she doesn't like talking about this, she's made over almost $2 million with this company in 7 years. Like, hello, she joined. You guys all saw her raise her hand. She joined for an extra $500 a month. Fast forward 7 years. She didn't quit. She didn't turn off her auto shipment. She kept going. She's made over almost $2 million. But who wants to make $2 million in this business? So if you simply take quitting off the table, that's all you have to do. Take it off the table, be a product of the product, and run, and anything and everything is possible. So auto shipments. We always say run your auto shipments. Do you want to go over the second way they can be commission qualified?
Well, you kind of hit on it a little bit. So you have your 80 BV auto ship, and the other way that you can become commission qualified is having 150 BV in customer orders. What Dana was saying is that's kind of scary to rely on, because if your customer does return something, then that 150 will fall below 150 and you won't get paid. So the only way
you can do, like,
right. There's nothing you can do if it gets returned and it falls below. I personally know someone who lost a $6,000 check because she was relying on that, you guys.
And she's like, oh, I'm way over. I'm good.
Yes. And something got returned and she didn't realize it. So I think it might hurt my heart quite a bit if I lost my paycheck because a customer returned something. So,
and sometimes it could be your fat fighters, which are 25 points.
yes.
You're missing out on whatever your paycheck might be. So that was a double diamond, $6,000. She was relying on that. She missed out on $6,000 because she was banking on the 150 PBB.
So the only way to truly make sure that you will get your paycheck and get paid for the work that you're doing is your auto ship that we were talking about. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so I can show y'all some about the eSuite. And Dana, interrupt me if you want to talk any. Okay.
Hold on. Taylor asks, I'm going to interrupt already. But if you can't afford an auto shipment, it's possible to get a paycheck without an auto shipment. It is. But like we just said, you guys are chancing that in case someone returns a product. Mm-hmm. Okay. So you must have $150 in sales directly below you. That's not, so Bella has 4 people there, right? Or 3? How many? So you have 3 people. Those are distributors. That 150 does not count as the sales. It has to be her loyal customers directly under her. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense? We're clear? So that's not your team's group volume. That's not Samantha's entire downline of millions of people. That is her 4 to 6 loyal customers directly under her. And if they return a product and knock you under and you do not catch that by the 31st, that's just what it is. But that is completely up to you guys. You can do it however you choose. Obviously, we are not your boss. We are just doing what we highly recommend. I personally, for my first 6 months of the business, I got 2 boxes of wraps every single month, which is about $100. I was over 80 BB. Turn around, wrap 8 people. I made $200 each month. Put that $100 back into my auto shipment the next month, $100 into savings or to your bills. Okay? So go ahead, Samantha. Hopefully that answered your question, Taylor.
Okay. So I am logged into one of my accounts. So this is what your document section will look like. There are documents over commissions, over events, forms that you may need, giving back, marketing materials, policies and procedures, pretty much everything. But I'm going to show you real quick. Your steps to success is right here. Hopefully it pops up for me because my internet's being kind of slow. But I just wanted to show y'all what the steps to success looks like.
I think it downloaded. I don't know where it went though.
It says it'll open when it's complete. It's not done.
There we go.
Here we go. Okay, so here are your steps. Like we said, the step 1, you join and then sign up for your monthly auto ship. Your step 2 is getting your 4 loyal customers. And then your step 3 is getting 3 distributors and going freebie. So we suggest printing this off every single month. And like I said, like I showed you, you can get it right there, your document section. What else did we want to show them in the eSuite?
Should we do the hundreds list? But you guys, if you guys don't know what the hundreds list is, this is a list of potential customers, potential distributors, anyone you can think of. And this kind of just gives you an idea. Well, your hundreds list is literally just names that you can write down, print it off, and be jotting down names. If you talked to 4 people about hair, skin, and nails last month, write their name down. You're going to follow up with them this month. This is your hundreds list, a great way to contact. If you are friends with them on Facebook, you can write Facebook by it, Instagram. This is a great way to stay organized and just write people's name. No one gets removed from my hundreds list unless our number 1 income earner told me this, unless they sign up or unless they die. Because somewhere, somehow, they are going to sign up at some point, okay? So just keep on adding up or adding onto your hundreds list. And some of those people will say, hey, Chrissy, you know what? I'm not interested right now, But the biggest thing I want to tell you guys, which I also learned from Stephanie Dunn, is every 6 months, someone has a huge life change, which a lot of you guys have heard from me before, whether it's a death in the family, a lost job, a marriage, a baby, adoption, whatever it might be. Every 6 months, someone has a big life change. So someone could have said, Chrissy, I'm not interested, like at all, absolutely not. But come 6 months, if you follow up with them and stay in touch with them, they might say, I'm ready to go, and she might be your next rock star. So you never know. So your hundreds list is very good to have. I have my hundreds list. It's not right by me, but I have names. I have a notebook. I have it on my phone. I always have my hundreds list. If I talk to someone, I think, oh, got to write this person down. Or if I think of someone, whatever it might be. So your hundreds list is crucial. And I think that was to both of them, right? Your steps to success.
Yes, I showed both of those.
And yeah.
Okay, so I on the section here because I wanted to show you all a quick way that you can sign up like a customer or a distributor. But while I'm on here real quick, we'll see the dollar amount for items and the BV amount that we were talking about. You'll see that some are dollar for dollar and some are just a little less.
Yeah, so when you're setting up your auto shipment, and if you're curious, right there is where it will tell you exactly what you need. And it will give you a warning if you're setting up your auto shipment. It will say you are not at 80 BV or whatever it might be.
So over here on the left, you will enroll new customer. We also have an app where you can enroll customers, and you can also do this directly from your website. But you can do it in your eSuite. You can sign up a retail customer, a loyal customer, and a distributor all right there. What else should I show?
Well, can you click on one of those so they can see it? Maybe.
Yes.
This is right here. So you just simply add in. So if they wanted the body wraps, you click order. So add the body wraps. We're going to go through this all. Click continue. Maybe.
It's going.
That text the slide. Okay, so if you scroll down on your page, for those of you guys who may not have enrolled a loyal customer, you guys are all signing for this week. So this section right here that says about you, you're going really fast. This section that says about you, that is all your customer's information, okay? So you would type in Samantha Keeneland, her phone number, her address. That is all your customer, their address, everything. None of this is your personal information. When you go into their login information, I create my customer's password just so that way if Samantha messages me and says, hey, I need this, I can log right in. So you can have a generalized password if you choose to. Credit card information. Now here is one thing that they changed this last year, which I absolutely love. If they have a different billing address attached to their card, you can see their billing and payment information. And then if you scroll down, it says, what is your billing address? Use new address. That is for their billing, not their shipping. And some people do. And sometimes people say, oh yeah, it's correct. And then you will get an error back saying AVS rejected. That means they have a different billing shipping address. And then you sign on their behalf. Many of you guys should know this. If people, to do that, should we talk about the 90-day challenge?
If you want.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, a loyal customer, they're ordering at least one item a month for 3 months. And so a lot of us call that a 90-day challenge or a 90-day makeover.
I've done Fit Movement. I switched to Fit Movement right now, and people are loving that. So,
yes. So you need to make sure, because it is in our loyal customer agreement, that if they do not complete those 3 months, they will be charged a $50 membership cancellation fee. So if you are signing them up personally, you need to make sure that they know. And what I like to say is, okay, you need to order at least one item a month for 3 months. And by doing that, I will waive your $50 membership fee. How does that sound? And make sure that they agree to that.
And for me, I personally just go back down, Samantha. Oh. So that little contract that they say yes. So I let them know about the $50 fee, but I have right there typed in my notes. I electronically acknowledge I have all of that. And I say, I will be signing on your behalf. Am I okay to sign on your behalf? So that way they tell me yes. So if in 2 months they come, or next month they say, oh, I have no idea. I had no idea about the 90-day challenge, whatever. I can simply screenshot that to them and say, you did agree to this agreement. So just another way to double protect yourself, I guess.
Yes. Yes.
So that's how you sign a loyal.
Do what?
I said, that's how you sign a loyal customer.
Yes.
So we go over setting up auto shipments.
Okay, so I'm just going to tell you guys, this is my 2.0 account. This is not my personal account. So don't jump all over me for not having my stuff set up, because when we set these up, we were immediately qualified by just getting 4 loyal customers, so we don't have to have an auto ship set up.
So this is simply, you set up your auto shipment. She wants it at 80 BV. So
I'm going to do 2 boxes of wraps because I can't see my screen, because that is my easiest product to resell.
Or do now, since keto coffee, which I absolutely love, get a few packs of your keto coffee, go out and sell your keto coffee, make your money back. That's easy ways to, because you can sell, I tell people a discounted price for my keto coffee. I never say sample, because a sample obviously means free. So yes. Go ahead. So you want to set up your auto shipment right there. So that's how you set it up.
Yes. So I just clicked on reports right here up at the top, and you see a lot of reports, which might be very overwhelming. So we're not,
that green comes out, you guys, I love this reports tab.
Yes, so we're not going to go over all of them because I just don't want to overwhelm you, but you can see here that you can see your personal team, your loyal customers, your retail customers, and you can see your downline activity to see everyone that your team has enrolled and things like that. So over here, do what?
Your downline orders right there also shows any orders you've had for that month.
Yes. One of my most favorite things is the tree view over here. Anyone whose name is in black will be a distributor. And then if you click show loyal customers, all of the blue will be loyal customers. Pretty neat. Anything else that we should show on here?
Reports, commissions, how you can check.
Commissions.
Sorry, no, I didn't mean check. Commissions report. Your report. Go over.
What?
Go over to reports tab. Reports tab. So if you guys want to learn, or document libraries, sorry. If you guys want to learn how commissions work, what you need to do for charting, anything like that, like Samantha said, and we are going to retell you this again, is on the left-hand side. It is going to pull up your commissions and compliance, all that good stuff right there. If you look over on the left, your commissions right there. If you're like, okay, I want to go over how to be commission qualified. If you're like, I didn't catch everything we just said tonight, that tab right there. Go over policies and regulations. That's another one. So you guys know our policy and regulations. That being said, when it's boom time, I'm not necessarily reading the E-Suite. I'm focused on getting my customers and getting my team members, or customers and team members in. But that's great things. If you guys have questions, use your E-Suite, because I promise you it's all right there. So then we have that.
The training. We have Training Academy.
Yes. That would be a good one.
So with getting on the Academy as a brand new distributor, you are going to have a newbie section, which shows you how to get started, a new distributor checklist. It even talks about your steps to success and a whole bunch of things. And as you rank up in this business, these new other sections will open up. There's even one right there over what the fit. So that's good. Anything else in here that we should go over?
Oh, the December game plan, you guys, that does, well, it didn't update. Are they not doing the game plan anymore?
They
anyway.
might just, I don't know.
But they have different, so this is a great way, go through your training. If you guys have questions, this has comp plan, once again, ways to get paid. So that's pretty much reports. Does anyone have questions. Are we done with sharing your screen?
Any questions about the eSuite while we're on here?
Unmute yourself.
There is a little support tab over here so that you can send in things that you need questions about or whatever to corporate.
I think that's pretty much it. Does anyone have any questions? Anyone raising their hand?
Stop sharing that then.
Okay. 3, 2. Oh, Irene has a question. Woohoo! Oh, you gotta unmute yourself, babe. Oh, we just muted. There we go.
Hi.
Hi.
So, in the beginning of the Zoom, you mentioned something about 2 points, and I didn't know there was like a point system or anything for like this challenge group. So I was just curious about that because that's the first time I heard about the points.
You guys are all in Rise Uppers Challenge group. I will bump it to the top of the page. Who's all in the Rise Uppers Challenge group? Raise your hand. Okay, yes. So there is a contest. We do a contest last month. It was for conference and different things we are doing for conference. This month, it is a boom contest, and it has a point system and everything right on it. So I will bump it to the top of the page. Jackie said she will tag you, Irene. Thank you, Jackie. And that will automatically bump it to the top of the page. So we do have a contest. It is awesome prizes. That means Samantha do. So you definitely want to win. And it's very simple. We are doing top point earners. Kirsten, if you are not in the group, add Samantha and she will add you to it, or your sponsor can add you. But there's a whole challenge on it, and it says all of the rules. Everything is right there. This challenge ends on January. How many days in 31? 31. It ends January 31st, 11:59 Central Time. And so it is a great challenge group. We've had a lot of fun in it. Have you guys had fun in it?
Mm-hmm.
It's great to push you guys and just different ideas, different things to do with your business. Will be huge. So what happens if someone, if someone wants to buy something and they do not have a credit card, we use credit card, PayPal, debit card, or prepaid card. Right? But yeah, so Irene, go look in the Rise Uppers Challenge. All the rules for the challenge are right there. You only get 2 points if your video is on during our Zooms. Otherwise, you do not get any points for Zooms or Power Hours. Does anyone else have any questions about the eSuite? 5, 4, or auto shipment. 3, 2, 1. You guys get to forever hold your peace. I'm really kidding. You can ask us.
Okay, so another thing that I find so important in this business is making relationships. Okay, so one of my biggest tips is look at something that interests you a whole lot, something that you might have a lot of influence in. And so for me personally, is something like adoption. We adopted our 3rd child. Being a military wife is something else. And then if y'all have followed my story, I recently had surgery due to breast implant illness. And so those are 3 things that I'm really connected to right now. And I like making relationships with those types of things. So think about those kinds of things with you. I mean, it might be what kind of dog you have and you like talking to people who have that kind of dog. It might be because you're an esthetician. It might be because you're a teacher. Whatever it is, whatever community you might have good influence in, think about those kinds of things and find groups on Facebook for it, and things like that, and build relationships with people.
That being said, when you go into a group, one is really against usually most group rules. You can't go in and say, hey, Eminent Works distributors who wants a body wrap, whatever. You want to create those relationships outside of It Works, okay? You want to build that relationship. For me, like Samantha said, I'm an esthetician. So I'm in 6 different aesthetics groups. So for me, I'm talking about aesthetics. I don't relate it to It Works. I go through, add some friends. I post in that group. People get to know me, not as an It Works distributor. They get to know me and my personality. Okay. So brand yourself. So if you go add yourself, which I challenge you guys to all go at least find 2 groups tonight to join, whatever it might be. Shopping, fashion, beauty, makeup, whatever. Interact, but do not interact as, hey, I'm an It Works distributor who wants hair, skin, and nails. Does that make sense? So like Samantha posted the other day in one of her groups, she posted your name, your age. What else did you post?
No, I didn't post it, but another lady posted it, and she said, hey moms, like I want some new friends. Post where you're from and if you have kids and how old they are, something like that. And so I did it. You don't post anything else. You don't post what your job is, nothing. And they're like, if this person interests you, like their comment and they'll add you. And so I just commented where I lived and how old my kids were. And like I had like 30 friend requests within 5 minutes, you guys. And it's just people wanting to connect.
And one thing I want to say with that, a lot of people, and since you guys are all new, I always tell my distributors this, you are in a network marketing business, which means you should be adding people to your social media, to your personal life, on whatever that looks like. You should be building your network. So if that means you get to join a girls group and go out on Friday nights and meet a bunch of new friends in your town, a meetup group, do it. Okay?
I do want to say that sometimes Facebook groups become busy work. Don't let that happen. Don't just sit in Facebook groups and scroll and look for things. It should be something that you're just on for like a few minutes a day, making a few conversations with people and looking for new friends.
Okay. And that's a great way. So for example, Amy joined me on December 31st. Woohoo! Amy and I had no idea who each other were before Facebook, correct? Amy, how did you find me? Or did I find you?
I think I found you just scrolling through Facebook and I seen your posts. I don't know. I don't remember how I found you.
Right.
Maybe through a friend or...
Somehow, me and Amy became connected. Samantha Keeneland did not know her sponsor. She had no idea. She was on Facebook scrolling through. She found her sponsor, and in less than 2 years went ambassador, you guys. But you never know. So I always say, do not judge someone by their cover. Well, I should rephrase that. We don't want crazy people on Facebook. But interact with people, build your network. That is going to be the biggest thing for your business, because so many people join and then don't add anyone on Facebook. And if your number is still the exact same number of friends as of, say, last week, you are not building enough of your network if you have the same amount of friends on your Facebook. Okay? Does that make sense? So be adding friends, connect with them, message them. Hey, girl, I became friends with you in a fashion group, whatever. Message it with them. Say, this really stood out to me. What do you think about fashion? Don't talk about It Works. Build that relationship with them. They'll see your posts.
So the last thing that I want to say before we open it up for any more questions is one of the main things that I do, and I know that Dana does too, is that we pray for our business every single day. And if you're not the praying type, that's fine. You can talk to the universe or do whatever it is that
looks to you. However you choose to bless your team and bless yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. So if it's...
But I pray for the right people to come into my business, the right people to stay in my business, the wrong people to leave my business. Because, I mean, let's be real. Like, sometimes we just need some of them to go. But more importantly, we want the right ones to come in. And so every day I make sure to spend that time praying for God to put the right people in front of me, the right people on my Facebook page, and for me to have the courage to contact them. Because I know in this business, it's something that's totally different. Like, it's not a normal job, and we get scared that we don't want to contact someone because whatever reason, it's scary. So praying for that courage, I feel like, is very important in this business.
And to go along with that, something I was told forever ago, who are you to rip someone off by not sharing with them about the opportunity?
Yes.
There's so many times that I've gone to a store and I think I'm so busy, like I can't talk to this person. I just don't want to do it. And there's been 2 people in the last 5 years that I think if only I told her about it, she could have been my next ambassador. I know there's an ambassador. I don't remember who it is. She met someone at the airport. She blitzed her she was getting into her car right there on the curb. And guess what? That was her next ambassador. So you never know. And one thing that I want you guys to always think, if you are at a store, if you are at a friend's house, whatever that might be, wherever you're at, who are you to rip off that person from sharing the opportunity with them? That being said, if I blitz Samantha and she's like, no, I'm not interested, I don't need this, say, you know what? Do you mind giving it to someone that might be interested? Or do you know of anyone? Here's my card. I always put the card in their hand so they don't give it back. But because you never know, Samantha might give it to her sister, her aunt, whatever, that person may call you and be your next ambassador. So honestly, I always tell people no one dies from being told no about this business. No one's died in the last 17 years. How long does it work? 17 years in this business for being told no. Okay.
And the thing is the more no's that you get, the more yeses you'll get. And I know that sounds insane. I know that sounds insane, but you're going to be told no. And I mean, even 7 years later, I'm still kind of like, oh, okay, but I just go on to the next because it happens. But like Dana said, just do not judge people with this business. Like, who are you to be like, they don't want it, because you can look at the leaders in this business. And I personally, whenever I started the business, lived in a 900 square foot house. Okay. And then I know some other leaders who lived in like a 3,000 square foot house when they started, and you might look at them and be like, why do they need this business? They've got a lot of money. But some people don't join for money. Some people join because they want extra time. Like all of their time is devoted to working to afford the house.
Some people join for friendship.
Exactly. Some people are lonely and they don't have friends, and they see the amazing friendships that we've made in this company. So never judge someone. I know it's scary.
Scary. And you know what? The best thing to know is I handed this person the opportunity. It is up to them to take it or not. But remember, when they do take it and they run with you, it's the best opportunity ever. I have Brittany that's on here tonight, Amy, and I still all the time when I sign a loyal customer 7 or 5 years later, I'm like, oh my gosh, I signed a customer. I'm so excited. Or a distributor. I'm just so excited for that person because I know what this business can do.
Yes.
I absolutely know what it can do and how it can change your life. We have a new girl joining this week. That is awesome. You guys, right now is boom season. Tax season is coming up. People are ready to change their lives. So reach out, do your thing. So do we want to do questions and answers? Do you have any? Oh, no. Samantha doesn't know this. She does know this. I'm an affirmation person. So if you guys, I'm going to say this in the nicest way possible. If you're a negative person, you've got to shake that off because people see your energy. And they're going to be like, she's always grumpy. She's always doing this on Facebook. Who would want to join him or her if they're always grumpy and negative about life, right? So don't air your dirty laundry on Facebook.
Yes.
Keep it uplifting and outgoing, because then people will be like, oh my gosh, I want to join Samantha. I want what she has. She's always so inspiring. She's this, that, and the other. So remember that on your social media. One thing I do if I'm having a bad day, well, I usually vent to Samantha, but sometimes if I get to write it out, write it on your Facebook status and then delete it. So you're literally deleting that negative energy. And do positive affirmations. If you guys don't know about positive affirmations, it will absolutely change your life. In the Rise Uppers group, I challenge everyone to download, or you can get it on YouTube, The Strangest Secret, and listen to that. It will change your life, how you think, what you put out, everything like that. And me and Samantha both know that because we've done a lot of positive since June, and it's changed our business and just personal life and so much more. So remember that.
Yeah. So one thing I started this year is I wanted to start like journaling more. And one of my biggest parts, like one thing I sat down and did last night, like you see, it says, I am. And I wrote down all these things, and guess what? Like, I might not be that yet. But writing it down and going over it every day, like I know I will become that. So being positive and not having that negative mindset, I feel like is so important.
I am what's the word I'm looking for? 2 most powerful words in the universe. I am. So take down your list and write down your qualities. I'm outgoing. I'm fun. I'm quirky. Could go on for a hot minute about what I am. I'm great. So list that. So tonight I challenge you guys. We have a few tasks, I guess you can say. Write down your I am statements. Write down people in your hundreds list and join some groups tonight.
And figure out your why if you don't know it. I mean, even being in the business for almost 7 years, like I always have to come up with a new why. For a couple of years, mine was adoption. Well, she's home now. Like I have to have a new why. So always be coming up with a new why.
Okay, so we are going to go over to question and answer. So Jackie, she had one with, she is not on social media. The best thing you can do for those people, inspire them to create one, even if it's just to be a part of the groups. If not, you get to make a mental note that you get to text them. And
we do have weekly corporate calls that our corporate does, and you don't have to have Facebook for those, so they can make sure that you tell them about those. However, I would really encourage them to get a Facebook.
And how many of you guys got a personal invite tonight for tonight's Zoom? Personal invite. Okay. Which also means a personal invite. We posted it on the team page as well. You guys, those personal invites go a long way. Someone might be having a bad day. And if you think about a distributor and think, oh, I need to tell her about this or I need to tell him about it, you never know what that message will do for them that day. So me and Samantha messaged a lot of people in our downline to let them know about tonight's event or tonight's Zoom. Talk to them. Sometimes they just need a friend. Talk to them and they can get out of a rut and start running their business.
So the next question, is it Alicia? Is that how you say your name? Okay, so she said she ordered the keto coffee, which is 70 BV, but it's not showing. Let's see. If it didn't give you all of your BV, you'll just need to submit a ticket and ask them.
That being said, if you did use any product credit, like a shopping spree, you do not get BV for that. So if you use a shopping spree or product credit, there's no BV attached to that. Or your wrap rewards, you don't get BV credit for that.
Yeah, I would contact your nearest VIP leader and have them look over your account with you.
Okay. Does anyone have any questions? This is time to unmute yourself if you have something exciting to share. I promise you this is a fun time. Brittany has something to say.
I actually have a question about the Blitz cards.
Okay.
Did they move the location of where you have to buy them? Like, did they move them to eSuite? 'Cause I remember they used to have like their own like website.
It's on the eSuite.
Okay, that's it.
So all your products, your gear, your accessories, and your business stuff is all found on your eSuite now. So you do not have 2 different locations.
Okay. All right, that's cool.
Huh?
All right, thank you. Yeah, because I had like a stockpile from like when I was a distributor before, and then I still had like from my starter kit, and I just ran out. So thank you.
Splits. Yes, they're in your eSuite.
Thank you.
Anyone else have any questions for tonight? If you want to go over auto shipments, reports, commission qualified. You guys are all staring at me.
Everybody's ready to go. They're all excited.
How did you guys feel about tonight? Did this help you guys? Is there anything else that you would like to add to it? Okay, awesome. So our next Zoom is on Friday, which is actually, well, it's a power hour, is on Friday at,
I'm going to look.
and what we do
11 a.m. Central Time.
Say that again?
11 a.m. Central Time.
Okay, so that means it's, we're going to go backwards. So 9 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Mountain Standard, 11 a.m. Central, 12 p.m. Eastern, and then Australia is about 11 hours later, correct?
No, I think they're like 16, but they'll figure it out.
Where I got 11 from. So we'll figure that out. But we encourage you guys, especially if you guys are new, jump on our power hours. Me and Samantha and Brooke have been in this business for 5+ years, you guys. And we know the last month that we've been doing power hours has changed our business, because that gets you focused, that you can have 1 hour of focused determination, messaging your potentials, your distributor, your potential distributors, linking whatever that looks like. I know Alexis was on the other night. She had 3 potential loyals in 1 hour sign up. Brooke had, I don't know Brooke's number, what she had. Brooke had several, and that was in 1 hour of working, you guys. That's how awesome they are. So you will be working with me and Samantha. You can ask us questions, anything like that. It is a power hour. We have music. We have tasks for you guys to do. So definitely jump on them. If you are not in the Rise Uppers Challenge group again, we encourage you to go over there, because that's honestly where our challenges and our tasks are, really, essentially. I mean, I know we have a few still in our team page, but we want our runners and our workers, which are all of you guys, because you're on the Zoom tonight, which means you guys want in 2018 to be diamond and above, right? Where's my diamonds? Who wants to make an extra diamonds? If you want to go diamond, if you have a dream to go diamond, raise your hand, raise your hand.
I love it.
I love it, because guess what, you guys? Big things are coming this month.
So the last thing I want to say before we get off of here is our yearly conference is coming up the beginning of February. And this is our biggest event every single year. And I mean, I know people who have put every bit of conference on a credit card, which I know it's insane. Credit cards are bad. And they eat peanut butter and jelly at conference, you guys. They sleep on the floor of a hotel room to get the room as cheap as possible, okay? Get to conference if you can get to conference, because I promise you, the energy in that room is so contagious and your business will explode. So if you can get to conference, get to conference.
That being said, me and Samantha have met a lot of you guys personally, and we want to get our love all over you at conference. And so if you see us at conference, come up, introduce yourselves, because also that being said, we might know you here and on Facebook World and then see you in person, and all of a sudden it's like a whole different person. It's great. Introduce yourself. Let us love on you, because we want you guys here. We are ready to crank out 2018, because I know this is going to be my team's best year. This is going to be Samantha's best, her team's best year. So you guys, we are ready to rock it out. Thank you for joining tonight. Someone asked if we can have a keto coffee Zoom. Can you organize a keto info Zoom one day? Yes. I will put Samantha in charge of that. Yes, we will do that. So our next Zoom is on Friday, a power hour. And you guys, we are trying to switch up the time as much as we possibly can. We encourage you guys to get on if you can. Encourage you to get your teams on, because I promise you guys, me and Samantha have planned things. And it is important for you guys to get on, or me and Samantha would just be staring at each other. We would have a lot of fun, but it's a lot more fun when we have 30+ people on it, like you guys. And hello, people from Australia are on right now. That is amazing. We love you guys. And remember, your goal is 4 loyal customers by next Wednesday. And if you are on my team and you get your 4 loyal customers, just shoot me a message. And if you are on Samantha's downline, shoot her a message. All you have to say is, I got my 4, and we will put you in a drawing. We don't know what it's going to be, but it's going to be good. So the perk of being on the
night, you guys. Thank you for getting
Love
on.
you all. Mwah.
Bye.